Hi, everybody. Welcome to Talking Stocks with Arjun and Dr. J, and Professor Spike will be here shortly. We're streaming live from Long Island, New York, and Oakland, California.
Yes.
Yes, where the stars shine bright at night. Is that Texas? How do the stars shine? Do they shine bright in Oakland?
They do, as long as the fires aren't burning. This is not
Yeah,
fire season, so we can see the stars. They're bright.
yeah. So David is here, Dan is here. I thought we'd fool some people going on Tuesday instead of Wednesday.
How many people are reviewing?
Well, we're gonna get our share. Here they come.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, big techs. Pete.
Snaid from Utah. Where the hell is Utah? Oh, I know where that is. Not in the IBD, but I called the exact bottom of the the Qs, QQQ.
IBB was the same. It was the same
Actually, it's
bottom.
the exact bottom of the market. I called the bottom of the market. I called the turnaround to the second. To the second.
Dr. J. Stradamus. I love it.
Yeah, I was really on Friday. Pete! Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, we had a very good Tuesday. I had to go on to celebrate. What is this? HF sold naked contracts and gimme stock.
Yeah, but naked.
People are talking about hundreds of naked contracts.
Naked shorting's always done. Hey, Spike, how you doing?
Appreciate your
Hello.
First
Did
of
I
all,
misread or we started early?
First of all, I don't give a hoot about gimme stock, GME. It's not for me. It's not for you. It shouldn't be for you. Let the wise guys play. It's not my turf.
It's at 244. What is going on?
I don't care what it is. 100, 200, $2. Do you care, Professor Spike, about GME?
Oh, not at all.
Not at all.
I don't care, but I just don't understand.
Yeah, I don't understand it either. That's one of the reasons I stay away from it. It's nonsense.
Yeah, true. It's a roulette wheel.
I don't play games that I don't understand the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like I said, there was the basic concept was if you could arbitrage for stocks that are so oversold that you could really put a short squeeze on.
I think you should just give up your wife and hook up with Kathy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, the whole idea is diligence is supposed to pay off, and it does.
In the long run, yeah. In the long run, it always does. I agree.
So if you're looking for those opportunities, I mean, arbitrage is very difficult when you just have regular machines. And you don't have a lot of
Tom, if I were a Yankee fan, I'd be upset with you, but I'm not. I'm a Met fan. More of a Met fan.
Like Francisco Lindor.
Babe Ruth did play for the Bo Sox.
That's true.
So
they don't call it the curse of the Bambino for nothing.
No, they don't. Chris is here. AWR. We got a cheerleader for BCRX.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite. My favorite stock in the world.
You've been effusive.
Dan is getting wealthy. Wealthy alert has been
66K. Wow, people are throwing exact share counts out here. All right.
Watch out. He may not be the biggest shareholder soon.
I think Erod's at 65,999, so you got him beat.
You got him. That's probably why I went to 66. Beat Erod.
Beat him by one.
Beat him by one.
Are we supposed to not talk about this, just like we're not supposed to talk about our age or our salary?
Yeah. It's It's a faux pas, as they say.
Yeah, exactly.
Pablo, BCRX.
Yeah, well, we're all happy with BCRX.
Yeah, I guess we'll chart it and say the same thing as always. It's a buy.
Well, the chart doesn't always tell us that.
David,
That's the whole problem.
California, eh?
True. Amazon. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well.
we can chart Amazon.
Well, didn't it jump above 3 again?
I bought some Amazon today. I bought
Agree things up.
HOL today. I bought SRAC today. I bought VACQ today. I loaded up on space. I figure I'll go to space.
Yeah, what the hell?
What the
SRAC is probably a good buy at this point.
I bought Amazon, Google, and I bought the Qs, and I bought Apple. You name it, I bought it.
When Dr. J calls a bottom, he really calls a bottom.
I bought CTIC.
Yep.
I bought CTXR.
All good letters.
Yeah, I didn't buy
Very
any
nice.
more. I bought more BCRX.
Did you?
Me too. Me
I
too.
forgot about that. Today was an awesome day. People are getting rich.
As bad as yesterday was, today was good.
Yep.
We all needed today.
I was closed, so I couldn't buy anything. Just as well.
One big bite of DMTK. I hope it goes down well. Hope it's digestible.
We saw a lot of nibblers on Thursday and Friday last week, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're thankful now.
Friday was the best day of buying I've had.
When you guys were on, you called bottom at that moment.
Oh, exact moment. The exact moment.
It was a beautiful call by Dr. J.
Yeah, one of my best. I also proud of my Christmas 2018 call where I said market's going to go straight up from there and I even called 3,000 Dow and I called 3,000 Amazon, 30,000 Dow, 3,000 Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
CRX buyout? Yeah, maybe. Even if it doesn't get bought, I love it. I don't even care anymore if it gets bought.
Well, there was a discussion you had about breaking it up into the COVID and the non-COVID plays, right? And so all the COVID stuff, I mean, CYDY and MESO, the COVID stuff hasn't been really paying off.
No.
So my own opinion on that is once the other stuff starts having good PR, both for VBIV and for BCRX, then that's when I bail. I'm not going to wait around for more COVID stuff.
No, although you never know. This company can come out with a therapeutic that'll catch fire. VBIV can come out with the vaccine.
Yeah.
Right. The be all and end all of all vaccines.
Yeah.
I ain't leaving until that happens.
But I'll keep a couple of shares just in case that happens.
AVDL has been sleepy, right? AVDL has been
AVDL. That's the
been asleep.
PDUFA 1015. Okay.
Well, let's get to the charts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you promise anything in the last?
You got it. APT and RIDE.
Oh no, I'm not talking about mine. I'm talking about what you promised the crowd.
I made 3 tweets where I promised a ton of stocks.
All right, I'll take a look.
Yeah.
So I keep you on.
We'll do some macro stuff too, maybe at the beginning. What do you think?
Oh yeah,
I
we're gonna watch that IBB coming
back. I promised the Qs, and I promised the IBB.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see your list now. Okay.
Yeah, the IBB is important. Had a great day.
Qs are up 12 points. Or
so that means the Russell's probably doing good also.
Almost 4%. I gotta love it. Even though I sold my TQs the same day, I'm still happy because I got into the Qs the other day. So nothing to sneeze at.
Excuse me. All right.
There we go. Qs.
Here
Now,
Go.
I would have liked to see it close above the 9-day. I think we closed just at the 9-day. What is the 9-day? The 9-day is 316.09. We closed 311. So I would have liked to see a higher close. Well, there's always tomorrow.
Yeah.
I want to close above the 9-day tomorrow. I think we've completed an ABC type correction here.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
A, B, C. Complete on Friday, just like I said. Totally complete. And now we're heading north. I probably have another big day tomorrow. I see another big day for the market as a whole. I think the 10-year bond will get gobbled up. The Europeans will be waiting online like,
Sure.
yeah, they're gobble up that 10-year. Already the yields were down today, right? In anticipation of a strong auction.
Yep. Then the stimulus will pass soon, most likely, and then up and away, hopefully.
Oh yeah, the Dow. I'll just show it quickly. New all-time highs.
Yep. I saw that earlier. Yep. What a day! What a day!
New all-time highs for the Dow.
Would have liked to see.
It came off of them to finish with a red candle, but made a new high.
Yeah.
The last 20 minutes of the markets were a little weak. The S&P looks like it wants to make a new all-time high as well. It slipped in the last half hour. Just a little bit nervousness before the auction.
Right.
Traders are a little nervous.
I bet you we see 400 or what would it be, 4,000 on it before we see 3,800. That's my guess.
Wow.
Yeah, Omar says below 3,800, sell everything.
Right. You mean again?
He's already sold.
Actually, Omar's been doing pretty well these last couple of weeks. So I guess he really knows how to play in a bull market.
Omar is nobody's fool.
Yeah, no.
In fact, I'd say we have the most sophisticated viewers of any show. I really think so. Our viewers know their stuff.
Yeah, indeed.
And they've proven it time after time with tremendous calls. I'm not the only one with good calls. So, yeah. So what did I want to look at, IBB?
Yeah, IBB.
Yes.
The IBB, a nice bounce today. Beautiful bounce. Gave back a little like the rest of the market.
Yeah.
It reached the 9-day. The 9-day is now resistance for all the indices, the Qs, the IBB. I think of the Dow. I don't recall. It looked like every index we looked at. The 9-day went up to the 9-day, bounced back down at the end.
Well, in this case, in the other case, the 9-day was hitting the 50. This one's hitting 100. So
yeah, I mean, this had a
9-day.
This had a huge correction though compared to other indices. Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, more like on the order of the Qs, similar to the Qs. The Qs had about a 12% correction. This one had even bigger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bigger than 15.
Yeah.
Biotech got really slaughtered. What else did I have? Amazon?
Yeah,
Amazon. I'm trying to see what else you had.
And I bought some Amazon.com today. It looks good. The same thing bounced off. Actually bounced off the 200. Amazon got really drubbed, didn't it? In this correction, also.
It did. People were complaining more about Apple actually, but still Amazon too.
Apple and Amazon both got drubbed.
Yeah.
Those are your two favorites, though.
Yeah, and it's still in a downward channel, making lower lows and higher highs until it breaks. You want to know the truth? Till it breaks 3163. This high here, 3163.
Yeah.
We're still in
downward trend. Yeah.
downward trend. So you want to see it break that high. Very, very critical that we start to make new highs. So we want to see it. It's got a ways to go before it proves to me that I can go back in 100%.
Yeah.
I just nibbled today. This is almost a Zoom channel going down. You know, look at this with the with the lower lows and the lower highs. Not good for Amazon.com. I have hopes that it breaks the 200 and keeps going, but you know, it looks a little bit on the weak side still.
Yeah.
Well, if the 50 goes to the other side of the 100, then you gotta start worrying.
Yeah, but then we start getting crosses.
You just don't want to see the low from last Friday for any of these charts.
Right.
Get even close to there. That's really what this comes down to.
Yeah. And here we have the sequence of the lower high.
You're gonna jinx yourself by drawing that line, Dr. J.
Yeah.
Because you know we know how.
It's actually a scary looking. Amazon is a scary looking chart. If you draw that channel, it's kind of frightening.
Oh, good. Maybe I'll get some for 1600, like I missed the last time.
It's a frightening looking chart, Amazon. But you know, when in doubt, buy Amazon. What could I say?
You can get some at 1600 when they do a stock.
That's not really the moral of the story, the way you're drawing those lines, but yeah, nonetheless. All right. When in doubt, buy yourself a bargain and get Amazon.
Yeah,
I'm
trading it a lot. I'm in, I'm out. I don't know if I'm in or I'm out half the time.
Well, you're mostly in.
Mostly in.
Oh yeah, I mean long term.
What was the next one after Amazon that I wrote?
I mean, what am I worried about? I buy one whole share and then I have to write it up and down.
I wrote a whole bunch of them. One tweet, the first tweet I wrote.
Oh, yeah, no, you got a bunch. I have it. I have it right here. CTIC was one of them.
CTIC. I added a lot of this today.
I think I added on Friday this one.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
Because I like the space it's in.
MF. This is a company that's been around about a dozen years, never developed successfully a drug, but they look like they have it this time in an MF drug. So it's true, you have a scary bunch of lower lows and lower highs. So this too, like Amazon, needs to prove itself by taking out 335.
Yeah,
which isn't that far away.
Yeah, this just followed the IBB on the way down. You're going to see a lot of these bios have the same chart.
Yeah, but I wanted to take out 335 and then I'll add significantly to my already significant portion.
Yeah.
I have a significant amount that I'm going to add a significant amount. I really like this one. I could be wrong. Of course, my opinions are strictly my own and do not constitute investment advice. Do your own due diligence. All of our opinions are our own, including Arjun, Professor Spike, Linda. Linda's opinions are our own. So the key story is do your own due diligence. Check with an investment advisor. Don't listen to us. We're just comedians, right? Right, Professor Spike?
No. Listen to us, but don't do exactly what we do.
Well, if you do exactly what we do it better than us.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's a good one.
Just take notes. Take notes.
Yeah, do it better than us.
Like I do.
You know what I used to say?
The middle of nothing.
I have some very good ideas, but I throw in some clunkers. Your job is to weed out the clunkers.
You're right, and I'm going to say Veladar. Was that the one? VDLR.
Velodyne, it's an Alex clunker that I bought some. Yeah,
That was the automatic driving.
Alex gave us that one.
Well,
We can always blame Alex because he's not here to defend himself.
Right. Okay. Well, then why don't you do CYDY?
All
So
right,
that
CYDY.
I'm the goat on that one. I mean, not the goat.
Well, that one I got rid of.
Goat is not a bad thing anymore. So what do you use? What word do you use instead of goat?
The problem with this one is once they had results and didn't come clean with it, said we're going to talk to the various regulatory agencies before we report the results. I sold almost everything. I don't like that.
I don't like it.
To me, that was a very bad signal. So I just got out. I saved a little bit, a few shares I'm in. And I'm sorry I even held them as it collapsed to 235.
Yeah, indeed. Looked like it was going to hold 3 until after the announcement, or after the call. But everybody was so disappointed by the call.
Ugly.
Who has an exercise for lower back pain that shoots down all the way to your calf?
Is that a sciatica thing?
On my right leg. I don't know if it's probably.
It sounds like sciatica.
Yeah, I'm in agony. Maybe I'll do better standing.
You got to do some downward dog.
Downward dog. I know. How about cow?
When I had something similar, it turned out to be bursitis.
Cat and cow.
And some icy hot. Some icy hot.
Yeah. All right. So that seemed to relieve it a little bit for a moment. It looks like the 50 and the something or other. I can't see the color.
They're all converging right there.
Yeah, they're converging right at the bottom. So there's good.
And the 9 is taking a swan dive. You're right. I'm probably gonna get creamed if I stay in this.
No, it looks like there's good support at the 200 wherever we are.
Okay, the 200 and the 100.
I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole, though.
Yeah, I'm not bailing. I don't have enough in to bail.
Yeah, I have a little left. I have a little left, and I don't know if I'm bailing either. I might. I almost sold today, but
it was sort of that mixed news that like Meso had, where it's like, well, it worked. If we had picked the right target, we would have done very well.
Yeah, had we had better endpoints, we would have done well.
Right. Right.
It's not the fault of the drug; it's our fault. We're stupid. We didn't write the
we didn't ask the right question.
Yeah, which is just as big of a warning sign, if not even bigger.
You're in a company that's not very well managed.
Yeah,
it's an over-the-counter company where the president pays himself, CEO pays himself an outrageous amount of money. It's very, it's got red flares all over the place.
Very good, man.
Red danger.
Man said you could touch it with a 10-foot pole.
What's the next one?
Why don't you do AUPH? Because
Arenia. People love this one.
Everybody's waiting for Godot.
Waiting for the takeout.
This is Jake. Jake's still in this, or he bailed?
I don't think he's in it. Maybe
he bailed.
I thought he bailed.
He knows when to get out of these things. Not like the rest.
Yeah, he looks at tops and he just runs for the hills.
Well,
greener pastures.
At this point, what the hell? It finally didn't put in another new low for 2 days now. I kind of got the feel that we bottomed.
Yeah, I mean, if you believe in this one, you definitely want to buy it soon, I would think.
The action today wasn't wonderful. It gave back at the end. The whole market gave back at the end a little bit, but this gave back a lot.
Yeah, because it's unclear if it was just following IBB up and if there's not actually strength here.
After hours, it shows some life, but I don't know that it means anything.
Yeah, I don't put much stock in that.
Unless it's heavy volume and news, which I doubt.
No,
Because the only news we're waiting on is a takeover news.
Exactly. Well,
What's the next one?
there enough of our audience is banking on it.
Yeah, BCRX everyone loves, so we can do that at some point. But I mean, we're just gonna sing its praises again. There's nothing to talk about here.
Well, there is, because we wanted to take out this top.
Yeah, the 1240.
Yeah, the 1241. So it
And
takes
then-
that out, it should make new highs.
Yeah, 1240 and then 1290 and then. But see, it's great because this is all leading up to a factor D on March 22nd. So we got
Everybody's talking about March 22nd, including you.
8 trading days until the full phase 1 data readout. That's a big deal.
Sure it is. It actually almost hit the
Right.
key number today and backed off from it. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll try again tomorrow.
Yeah, this is a chart I've been looking like 5 years back just for fun. I saw it had like a 1683 is the next number I want to see taken out. Maybe I'm getting too greedy, but this one's a fun.
Back in prehistoric days.
That long cup and handle for like 5 years.
We're very close to. We're very close to launching.
Yeah, it feels good, this one for sure.
It has to break that wall. It's tried a few times.
Yeah.
Today it came close. Maybe tomorrow will be the day. And also it's sitting at support at the 9-day.
Yeah. So this is just my opinion, but my plan for this, I'm trying to accumulate as much as I can before the factor D readout.
Yeah.
If it moves the way I think it will that day, I'm going to trim. I just think that there's been so much hype around that.
It's still only phase 1.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm probably.
I will trim.
What Jake was worried about was that at some point these guys were gonna like their stuff so much they were actually gonna try to sell it.
What are you into, the shares now, or are you back into options?
I got both. I actually have some September 10s that I really liked.
Didn't you have some June 15s?
I had some June 10s. I still have some, but I sold most of them for really big gain because I started buying those in like December. So yeah, I'm mostly shares, but I got some September 10s. I like those.
I have mostly shares. I have a handful of June calls.
But yours are way in the money, right? They're like 3s or 4s.
Yeah, it's almost like owning shares.
Yeah.
I bought the 3.5.
Yeah. But my recommendation is if you're building a big position here, watch what happens March 22nd, but be prepared to, trim maybe just a little bit.
Well, if like everything else, everything gets hyped up just to the day before, you might want to trim the day before and then see what happens the day after.
That's interesting because the day before is a Friday where options expire. So yeah, that could be
Friday.
Yeah, so the Friday before the presentation is March 19th, and that's when options expire, and then first day of the new cycle is the 22nd.
It's next Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, next Friday, and then the 22nd, Monday morning pre-market is the full readout.
Uh-huh.
So maybe that Friday, maybe Professor Spike's right. If we see a big run-up, you might want to trim a tiny bit.
Because I got burned again by APT this week with the same thing. They announced flashbang earnings, and then it goes down by a precipitous amount.
The premium for the in the money looks pretty high, I think.
Yeah.
I think the March 19s, if I remember correct, I was looking at it today, was about 75 cents for the in the monies for the 12s.
Mm.
I don't know what it closed. It closed at 12.07. So basically, 75 cents of premium to own this I guess it's not terrible, but it's only for 2 weeks, and it's not doesn't include the 22nd.
Doesn't include the 22nd. That's correct. Yeah.
I don't know if it's worth the marches for 75 cents.
You're thinking about selling?
No, I was thinking of buying the
Buying just out of the money.
March 12s.
Oh.
I don't know. It might be 75 cents.
pennies.
If everybody sort of creeps this thing up throughout the week.
If you believe in the data readout, you should buy the Aprils.
That's true.
Yeah, probably. Although, as Professor Spike said, there could be a run-up prior to the 22nd.
Sell the news.
The papers will still see it.
Yeah, I mean, if it breaks through to new highs, maybe it just pays to buy the option in the money and ride it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have no problem doing that.
Gamble. Go to the roulette table. Go to
So
dice.
we have a request for Sava and for DraftKings.
Ooh, Sava. I love this one. I love watching it. I don't own any, but I like watching it.
I'm back. Actually, I'm back.
I've been writing
up 7 today, and that doesn't surprise me. Nothing surprises me with this one.
Great day today. Wow.
Gapped up, and it's found support at the 9-day. The bad news is it still hasn't made a new high. It's just lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. If this doesn't make a new high tomorrow, we'll probably fill this gap from yesterday.
I see.
So I want to see a new high tomorrow. That's not asking for much.
Okay, I have a question. When this spiked, was that what data phase was it on a readout? Was it phase 1 or 2?
That was
Phase
that
2.
That spike was during the whole GameStop business.
No, but it's phase 2.
But it was phase 2. Okay. Okay.
What, there was actually news during that time?
I don't know about during that time, but they completed phase 2.
Because I'm daydreaming about BCRX moving like this, but it's only phase 1.
Yeah.
Right, and somebody said, what is it? Only 16 patients in Factor D phase 1. That's what
Yeah, but there's only 2,000 people in the world that have PNH. So 16, even though that seems low, it's out of 2,000. That's still a pretty large chunk of the world.
This is how Sava looks. It looks like it just has to go a little bit high, break this resistance.
Yeah.
55.84. That should be easy for Sava.
Yeah.
We want to see a pop to the high 50s. I mean, actually, it's probably a buy if it breaks this high. Momo play.
Yeah.
58. Yeah.
57.48. It looks like a strong Momo play.
Right.
Yeah.
So
that's
how I see Sava. What's the other
DraftKings for?
Oh yeah, DraftKings. Yeah, I've been building a position here. I love this one.
That's wise to build a position on this one. Even with the sell-off, nothing but higher lows. Nothing.
Yep.
Even this low, still higher lows. It had 3 days of ickiness. That's it. And it's coming back strong.
The 50.
This has been extremely well behaved considering the 3 weeks of sell-offs that we had.
The 50 is a beautiful trend line, yeah.
March Madness is coming back and baseball's coming back.
Yeah.
Yes. We're ready in spring training, right?
Right.
This one's going to 100.
I said that when it was like 15.
I believe it.
It just makes sense for so many reasons.
On those pronounced lows, incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean the 50 is becoming the trend line. I think it's going to be nice. I like that as support.
To a certain extent. But I mean, this is the clear-cut trend line. Every time every time DraftKings gets a bellyache, it goes down to that trend line.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a very strong stock. I believe it's going to 100. I believe
Very nice.
I believe DMTK is going to 100 as well. I told you. They're my 1-2 picks on the year, and I'm still with them. I don't like the action today on DMTK.
You don't like the action today?
Well, it bounced off the trend line, and it couldn't go through.
I got you.
You want it to. It's got to break that trend line. It breaks north of that trend line, I'm buying even more. Right now, I'm a little leery because it's not getting over that trend line. It's got to get over that hump.
All right.
It gave back also at the end of the day.
Nice.
So while it had a good day, it wasn't a great day.
Yeah, closed near the low.
I have a position that's fairly substantive already, but I will consider adding if it breaks above this trend line, or when I should say when it breaks above the trend.
When?
Can we look at VBIV?
Yeah.
And we can look at the Arjun specials.
Well, this is the one where we drew the Fibonacci sequence retrace.
Yeah, this was Fibonacci. We also did it on Sava.
I don't remember doing it on Sava, but I know this was 61.8, right?
Just a relic from the prior drawing.
Wasn't
I'm pretty
this
sure.
low? This low was 61.8, right at the bottom. You know what 61.8 is? You know what 0.618 is, don't you? What do they call that?
Phi minus 1.
The golden ratio.
Yep. That's when you buy.
It's the limit of Fn over Fn plus 1 as n goes to infinity. Something like that.
Yep.
VBIV.
It's amazing how Fibonacci numbers play a role in all kinds of things, including predicting earthquakes. I said Crazy Joe Gallo used them to predict earthquakes.
Interesting.
Gallo.
Crazy Joe is a stock picker. He had a sheet. In those days, they sold sheets.
Right. The pink sheets.
Yeah, tip sheets, whatever you want to call them. What's the next one?
VBIV? Yeah, so they enrolled their COVID trial. They finally did it. After a year of COVID, they finally are putting the shots in humans.
I love a candle like this. You see this candle on the other we had on the 5th of March? I just love those candles.
What's it called? Like a dragonfly doji or something?
I don't know what the hell it's called. It's called the candle that Dr. J gets let's say euphoric over.
Yeah.
It leaves me in a sense of euphoria when I see that.
Yeah, because it's a head fake.
You follow through the next day.
Yep.
And admittedly, the follow through has been tepid, but still, it's been follow through.
Yeah.
Just like many of the other charts we looked at, the 9 days resistance. And it hit the 9-day or close to it and bounced a little bit down.
Well, what was interesting, I got an email this morning because I subscribed to their alerts, and they're like, we enrolled COVID trials. And I'm like, okay, great. I saw that it hit 388 pre-market, and then it just market open. It immediately went down to like 320.
Well, 388 pre-market, you had to sell a little bit. If I had seen that, I'd have been selling.
Yeah, I wasn't aware. I mean, it hit 388 when it was like 4:30 a.m. here or something.
What are you doing up 4:30 a.m.?
No, I wasn't up, but I looked at the pre-market high, and that's what it said.
Now, 4:30 a.m. by you is 7:30 a.m. by me, so I could have seen it.
Could have, yeah, could have sold a little.
So where are they doing the trials? Canada, Europe?
Canada, yeah. I mean, they're a Canadian company. They're kind of like the Canadian Moderna. Like Canada just throws money at them as much as they want.
Right.
And I'm very bullish long here, but yeah, I'm the same way as you. The next like big spike that isn't on a major PR, I'll trim a little just to swing it because
Like
you
I said,
can't hold gains.
anything other than COVID.
Hep B,
ATHX.
Hep B, right?
Hep B's coming. Yeah,
ATHX is now cannot get past the 9-day as well as the 100-day.
Yeah, this is scary, isn't it?
It is. It's fine. It's a lot of resistance just about where the high of the day was today. A lot of resistance. You got the 9-day and the 100 coming together.
Right.
The 9 days it took turns crossing the 50 to whatever it crossed. I think it crossed the 200 first. Yeah. This I can't see. This is the 200. It crossed that. Then the 50. Now the 100.
Oh, then it's all completely inverted.
It will be completely inverted when the 50 crosses 100.
Exactly.
But not yet.
Okay, I got you.
It's not totally inverted. Close. It's an ugly looking chart.
And then what? Head to the hills at that point.
It's even uglier than Amazon.
It's although you know something, it does have some of your nibble looking. It does have some of your nibble looking shape at the end.
Yeah, well, it does. This is not a nice way to end a downtrend.
Yeah.
But that was Friday that was Friday when
Friday. And now the 9 is resistance once again.
Yeah, so many stocks turned it around on Friday. And what
they all have that.
We put in a low of 171, I believe.
Yeah, they all have that same candle.
That's quite a low. Scary low. I mean, this is still one of my biggest positions. Yeah. And I'm like mad at this particular stock.
It's been taking us for a ride, certainly.
It's kind of like being mad at your wife.
I hear you. That's my VBIV. VBIV, I feel the same way as you feel about this one. Just get your act together.
It went down to just about where it should go down. That's the good news. But with solid support. We found support. There's
still
extremely solid support right where it went down to.
Still got an uptrend.
Now it's banging its head against the resistance. I'd rather see that than the other way.
Yeah.
196. I want it to go to $2 tomorrow. All right. Anybody know blessing for Athesis so we can make it go to $2?
May God bless and keep Athesis above 2.
Yes, that sounds good. Amen.
Amen.
We need a AVDL next.
AVDL?
Yep. Somebody's saying it's coiling for a bounce. Let's see if that's true.
It did bounce.
It's true.
It did.
Very nice. Very nice day today.
And it even closed above the 9.
Excellent.
I like it. It was a big green candle, my kind of candle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw my usual picture.
Wow, it even closed green on Friday.
Very nice. A little, and then you can get in.
Yeah.
Come back to the high.
It's the nibble sign again. At least yesterday.
Right about there.
Right.
Come back to the high 780. Something like that.
But basically below the 9, it's pretty decent buy below the 9-day.
Yeah, I mean it broke. It also it broke higher than a key resistance level here.
Yeah.
So that's good. Broke higher than 7. What is this? Its low is 785. So I took that out. I think it'll come back down to the 780 level, and if I might add a little bit at that point.
Yep.
What's next?
We do Albo, ALBO.
Yep. I gotta think about it. I think I added Albo. I think I sold some. I might have added it back today. I think I did.
Yeah, you called the low on this one very nicely, so I added there.
This one is a beautiful green candle today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
July Padufa. Don't forget it. It's coming.
July is around the corner.
Yep. Build whatever position you need before then.
Buy at 35.66. Put in your buy orders now. Okay,
Actually, yeah.
Less
I
you
will.
your opportunity.
I will. I'll buy.
35.66. If it breaks resistance, buy then.
Yep.
So if it breaks 100, buy. The answer is buy. Looking good. The whole market is looking so good to me.
What else are we charting?
How about ANVS and DNLI?
What's the next
yeah.
one?
Oh yeah, Denali.
Denali and ANVS.
Yeah, Denali. A few of my friends have this one actually. I don't own this personally.
Denali is a Parkinson's drug. That's one of the reasons I own it.
Yeah, I'm in this a little bit just for a
It
taste.
found support at this level, maybe. Looks like it's starting a new trend line. It's had a very bad downtrend over the last since the new year. Very bad downtrend. So when the market was going up, it was going down. Now that the market is recovering, will it recover? It's got nothing but the lower lows and lower highs, and it looks pretty awful. The only solace I get from it is the last 3 days show a little glimmer that it's maybe heading in the right direction. I don't remember drawing this line, but I guess I did. I don't know why I would have.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, strange. So is this a strong buy? No. Is it a hold? Probably. I'm holding.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything with it.
What else?
ANVS.
Innovis.
Oh yeah.
ANVS.
I don't think we've looked at this one for a while.
Innovis.
It makes me nice.
It gapped up. Maybe there was some news today. I don't know. Just general euphoria of the market. It gapped up above the 9, and it closed above the 9. Good sign.
Good chart. Good chart.
I'm an Innovis fan, but certainly it's been down with the market. And
yeah,
it made a bunch of lower lows and lower highs. It's been in a yucky channel, but the good news is we have a distinct A, B, C type correction with a candle that I like on Friday, and we've moved above the 9. So let's see. Am I ready to add more? Probably not, because I have enough.
but if you don't have a position, it seems like you shouldn't be scared to start one.
I would wait for it to drop down to the 9.
Yeah.
Buy at the 9. Unless you think it fills the gap. With a gap fill, it would bring it down to 25.62. So you could think of that number, 25.62, as a possible entry. Or just if you're anxious, try to pick it up at the 9-day, which is where's the 9-day? The 9-day is 26.27.
If you're not going to like it, why even wait for that little blip? If you like it,
if you really like it, there's not that much difference between 26.27.
Exactly. We like the space that it's in, so.
Or
Right.
buy it now after hours. It dropped down.
Oh yeah, look at that. So you can buy it in the morning.
Buy it in the
Speaking of
morning,
space, you should do your
buy it in the middle of the night. Whatever. What's next?
That's right.
I don't know. What else do people want? Oh yeah, AVX.
This
That's
one seems to be the least glamorous in terms of the chart of all these Alzheimer's plays. It did have a high of 2870. I got bid up tremendously and came back down to earth at $12. And it's been in a trading channel, and now it's having a tough time staying above the support area. This looks on the chart. It looks like between Sava, Anovis, and this one. This one looks least attractive.
Yeah.
But I own all three. I did sell my BIIB. I just don't want to gamble that the FDA reverses.
When is that supposed to happen? Because I was going to bail just before that.
I don't know, but the FDA you're gambling that they reverse and the opinion of the AdCom.
Well, I'm just hoping for 300 before I bail on it. But because they were saying if they actually get the approval, that stock can go up by about 70%.
Might as well do the other one. We had a little gap up today. Gap up off the close, and it held pretty well. Very nice move today, up 8%. Cidius Pharmaceuticals, the Minoloc, treats infections of venal catheters. Kind of in a unique, in a space where there's very little competition, I believe. So, if you believe in the product, why not take a shot with this one here? It had the beautiful candle on Friday. Nothing but bottom shadow. It's got to get past the 9. It gets past the 9. It's got to start taking out some highs. The first one I want out is 227. Take that one out. I think we could be off to the races again. I don't know if Man is still in this like he was.
He says monopoly until 2036. He just wrote.
What did he say?
Monopoly until 2036.
He likes it.
Yeah, he likes
Sounds
it.
like it. Market exclusivity.
Yeah.
What's not to like?
CRSP, I think.
CRISPR.
Yeah, Pete's testing for CRISPR.
CRISPR.
I was just wondering why
CRISPR is named after the CRISPR machine,
right?
Which allows you to do gene editing, which is the future, but CRISPR is the future now. So CRISPR is really a breakthrough technology type company. I like it, even though it's early in most of its pipeline. I like it a lot. It kind of reminds me of Juno, which had a lot of irons in the fire, and it just got bought out. So this is one that's eligible to be bought. CRISPR. It had a terrible downslide where it got cut in half. I think it could run halfway back easily to it was 240, I think. Let's see where it was. Well, I think it was 220. So it went from 220 all the way down to about 110. Got cut in half. You're right in half. Whatever the high was, cut it in half. That's where it landed. And I think it's capable of flying, this one. On any positive news, capable of flying. So I own it. I think it's one that you got to own. Should be in everyone's biotech portfolio, in my opinion. Based on fundamentals, forget the chart.
Mm-hmm.
It's the future now. That's you know. If Kathy Wood talks about innovative technology, this is it.
Yeah.
She loves it.
One and EDIT is the other one, and ALNY would be the third one. All of them use the CRISPR machine gene editing. So does Sarepta, SRPT, I believe. I believe they're all basically using the CRISPR machine. This one is another one that must be owned. It has an identical looking chart to CRISPR.
Yeah.
I own them both. I'm thinking of adding to both, being that I'm cash rich. What else?
Well, we have a couple of them. Churchill, Stable Road.
Oh yeah, SRAC. That's the SPAC.
I bought some today. I figured, what the hey, it's low enough. The funny thing is, I bought it probably at about the price I sold it. I bought it at 10 originally, sold it at 13. I think I got it at right around the same price. So I undid my sale. That's effectively what I did. It's still in very bullish chart. The 9-day above the 50, above the 100, above the 200. It's gone down with the market. And now I think it's ready to go up with the market. I also bought for a Disclosure, HOL, and VACQ, two other space plays. They're both SPACs. Rocket Labs and Astra. This one, of course, is what? What's the name of this one? Momentous? Whatever it is.
Yeah, eventually.
And I no longer own space, but I might get back into that one. What else do you want me to chart?
Let's do Churchill and then ChargePoint. Churchill is CCIV. This was a similar story here.
Big gap down.
Yeah, the whole idea was
on Friday, but I don't like the follow through, lack of follow through off of Friday.
Yeah, stagnant.
This one might not be the first EV car maker that I go into. I might give it a little more time.
right. This is the luxury market.
I mean, compared to FSR, right?
Right. You have FSR is doing very well today, right?
Unfortunately,
But, the thing is, a lot of people are still on this now that it took the hit.
I could buy it back. I sold it at $22.50. I could buy it back if I want.
It's on the move. I'd say this is on the move up.
The only thing is the car is two years away, you know. In a way, I like CCIV better because their car is
2 years
ready.
This one's 2 years. The other one's 24 months.
Is that the difference?
No, I'm playing with you. There's no guarantee it's gonna make what, the fall.
I think CCIV has cars ready by the end of this model year, right?
They say they might have something by the fall, but a lot of people were skeptical about that.
Right. Well,
because Tesla made the same promise. It was a long time.
This chart doesn't excite me too much.
This one doesn't get you?
No, doesn't do it. Okay. What else?
ChargePoint.
CHKP.
That's Checkpoint. ChargePoint is what used to be SBE. It used to be Switchback.
CHPT.
Yeah, there you go. CHPT.
Yeah.
Nice move today, but gave back a little at the end, huh?
Yeah.
but up and after hours. I think the EV market is heating up again. I think the infrastructure plays look good to me. So I would go for CLII, CHPT. What other ones? Those are two that and I own another one. That's
You doing
Blink.
cars? You doing trucks? Because there's a lot of trucks also.
BLNK would be the other one, right?
What about
I like them all. This one flirted with the 9, closed below it. It's had a tremendous downward sell-off, but
right after the merger?
I mean, you can't get really bullish on this until it goes back to $38, $39. You can nibble. I might nibble. I'm not going to go gaga yet over this one.
Yeah, no, you're right. That does have more of a nibble look.
Yeah, this is a nibble. What else? I did CTIC, right?
Yeah, you did. Pete's looking for Apple, if you want.
Oh yeah, Apple. Apple had a big
bought some Apple today. And yesterday I bought some Apple.
Yeah.
I paid $116. I might add it today. I thought yesterday was a great day to buy, considering the price. So I just took a shot with it, and I think I'm going to do okay. I think Apple will come back and make new highs, but I think the first test is clearly the let's draw it. We'll draw it in. I will buy still more Apple when it makes it as high as 129. I want to see 129 before I buy more. And then I'll feel good about buying more. A break above the 9, I'll be nibbling. But I think the market as a whole is going to.
It's got that nibble look for you right now.
It has a nibble look, but the market as a whole is going to make new highs. And Apple and Amazon and Google will lead it back. Will lead the Qs back anyway.
Right.
I bought more Google. What happened? I typed it in wrong?
Got to reload.
I typed it in wrong. Okay, today was nothing to speak of for Google. I did buy some. Notice how it might have been the best performing big tech over the summer.
No sell
at least the 9 did below the other numbers.
Very strong. Extremely strong. It found support and it didn't budge. This one's going to make new highs. I'm not afraid to buy this one. I'm more afraid to buy Amazon than I am to buy Google right now. So right now, between Apple, Amazon, and Google, I like Google the best. It showed great strength during the sell-off. We're in a trading range. I think we're going to make new highs. We're bound to make new highs on this one, sooner than later. So I'll probably be nibbling a bit more tomorrow on this one because I have to use up some cash. I'm still 30%.
Yeah, you have to.
So I got to get back in. So what am I leaning to? I'll lean to the Googles, ones that I feel secure. What else? TGTX.
The last couple, Mankind.
Oh yeah, Mankind. Pete's been asking for that.
and you promised me a APT.
APT and ride. Mankind is on the move back up. You can't keep a good stock down. I still say take out. I don't know what price, but this is an ideal takeout company. I'm surprised.
Tonight it's going to bounce off to 50, which is good.
It's got where it stopped on Friday was tremendous support. It's
nibble spot.
This one, I'm not scared. I'm not scared to buy this one.
Right. No, I already have some, so I might as well get.
My whole perspective on the market has changed drastically since Friday.
It's funny how that happens, huh?
Yep.
Well, you became cash rich at the perfect time.
Yeah, indeed. All these bargains, and I'm stuck with no money.
Well, the trick to trading this market is one hand on the sell button, the other on the buy button.
Right. You were saying that.
At all times. It's kind of like riding a car with the brake, 1 foot on the brake, 1 foot on the gas pedal.
Yeah. Just swing, swing, swing.
Nice move for big techs.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Yeah, nice. That's holding support real nice. Wow.
Dr. J will be adding to his position tomorrow. I like this candle.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Close near the high. That's great.
A break above this high and we fly. Does that rhyme? I'm trying to be like Fraser.
It hit, it broke the 9. This one's gonna make a move, it looks like.
Oh, this one's a good one.
Very nice.
I think they got 2 approved drugs. They look very strong. Big Tech knows the fundamentals better than me. I barely know the fundamentals. They have an MS drug, a cancer drug. That's about all I know. Maybe it's not necessary to know more. The chart tells you everything. We are facing resistance. So the smart way to play this is wait for a break of 46.26 and then go in. Get past that hump. Or look for a little pullback to the middle of the green candle. What's next?
Well, it's been past an hour. Just the APT that you promised me, and then you could look at what people are saying.
Yeah, I got to go in 5 minutes.
The only reason I'm even talking about this was because there was a little hope, and then
Unlike every other stock in the world that is up since Friday, this one is pronouncedly down.
Yeah.
It tells you something. My recommendation, but if I owned this, I would be selling it.
Okay.
If I owned it.
Yeah. I mean, I sold the wrong one. I sold Lake and I kept this one.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Indeed.
What was the other one you wanted? Ride?
Yes.
Did we do Ride?
We didn't do Ride yet.
You had so many of these EVs.
Not even asked for it.
Well, this one looks better than APT. Not that it looks great, but it looks better than APT. The green is about to cross with the black.
Unless it bounces, right?
Yeah. But we have bullish formation with the 50 above the 100, above the 200. We had a big downswing along with the rest of the EVs. And we have a little move up since Friday. I would not be adding to this, but I would not be selling it.
It's got your nibble sign.
Maybe nibble.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did a lot. I didn't do all the ones I said I would do. But that would be pretty impossible, right?
Yeah, nice day today. Let's get more days like this.
Let's give the market a hand today. And I even though I only have H2O, I'm going to drink to today's performance by the market.
Yeah, it's only water.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a beer. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
It's a great day.
Well, 5 o'clock here.
Oh yeah, actually I have a meeting soon. Never mind.
Well, it's 5 o'clock here, so you can make believe you're in my living room.
Yeah, the car business is a tough business, says Pete. Man is telling Pete, tough business. Cash flow is a tough problem. Yep, it's a tough business.
So Dr. J, I was thinking at the end of every show you should tell them when the next show is. When are we coming on next?
Friday at high noon.
Noon Eastern.
Noon Eastern.
The West Coast people can't come on at noon, and then 3 hours have already gone by.
Which bounce is that?
Right.
Oh, in general, Omar says he doesn't trust this bounce.
He doesn't trust the bounce.
Interesting. Well,
you can't trust it yet because it did not break through some significant key levels. So it's still inconclusive. I agree that way. But I think it's more likely to make new highs than to collapse.
Interesting.
Yeah.
On the other hand, the more pessimistic point of view is, let me get that.
He said, I know he's talking about.
I know. David, next time, I know.
Do you have any quick, anything to say about it quick? Without looking at
it's not one that I'm interested in being in.
Okay.
Well, all right. Friday at noon.
Yep.
I don't follow this particular name. Or what is it?
Is that oil?
OLL? I don't know what it is.
OII.
Oh, I don't follow it.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that one either.
Adios, amigos. See you on Friday. Have a great couple of days. The rest of trading the rest of the week.
All right.
I'll try to tweet
luck,
out
everybody.
stuff if I have anything significant to say. Bye, all.
Or not.
Ciao.